this game. I did like a little ironic thing there with the music. Because this game has some repetition to it. We're playing the same thing over and over again. But that's okay. We're going to see it through. We're committed. We are committed. All right, let me make sure things are properly hidden. Looks good. All right. Let's get into this thing. Let's see what's next. You know, the last time I was playing this, I couldn't stop Monica from saying what she was saying. And so I'm not sure what's going on because I didn't turn the game off. I just left it. But when I've started it up right here, it's back to this screen. So yeah, and then Rudy put the broken heart emoji in my Discord. And listen, I have very few viewers at this point, so if somebody really wants to see something, I'm probably going to acquiesce. It would be. It would be. It would be. What's up, Rudy? So we're going to see what this is. If Rudy's serious and there really is I'm only 15% through this game, might be joining Sayori because I don't know what's up. I don't know what PVZ2 is. What is that? Probably something else that would make Nick's stomach hurt. Okay. I will. I'll do that after. You did say that, but I'm telling you, 15%. There doesn't seem to be that much game here. Like I'm now I'm having the third experience through Plant vs. Zombies. Okay. I'll look at it. I mean, I'm aware vaguely of what Plants vs. Zombies is right now. You're so impatient, Rudy. You're so impatient. I'm tempted to not reward your bad behavior by looking, but I'm now curious, so I'm gonna look. Let me find it here. Okay, gotcha. Oh, just demanding that I go look at my DMs right now. I'm just joking around with you though. And yes, I think Nick is going to have an aneurysm if I play this game for too many more streams. It's not just that he's not enjoying it, but his kids are usually in the room with him, and the content of this game is such that it's a little bit sketchy for children under a certain age to be in the background listening to it. So I think that's probably his major issue. But you know, this isn't a stream for kiddos, generally speaking. All right, let's see what happens here. So last time, like I said, Monica was just blathering on about all things esoteric, and I just couldn't take it anymore, so I backed out, but I didn't like turn the game off. So I don't know what's going to happen here if I just like pick it back up. I mean, if there's like story elements, then that's where it gets tricky, because if there's like real story elements from that time period, then it'll be inappropriate for his kids. If it's just me like hack and slashing through a castle or something, the kids don't care about that, which I'm not judging parenting decisions. At this point, you are the only game submitter. You know, I have a backlog of games on my profile. There's a link to see all the games that I want to play. So it'd be nice if somebody would go look at that list and tell me, yeah, you're welcome to. I'm going to try not to, because I'm not a great, I don't have a great track record as a parent. So, all right, let's go along in this game and see what happens here. So we're back to Monica. She's saying things. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. Is that me leaving? I was hoping those would stop. Now it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Lou, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I'm being killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? Lou, would you ever introduce your friends to me? I mean, in a weird way, I'm introducing her to my friends here, right? She did notice. It's been a week. It's been a week since she and I were gazing into each other's eyes like this. I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. That's a red flag. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. Okay. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. I hope it's the same the other way around too. No, it's not. It's not the same. I don't care what you think of me, Monica. Is there really no way to skip this stuff? Like, nothing I'm doing on the controller is registering as anything here. I mean, the only thing I can do is like back out of the game completely. I've always wondered what it is about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway. Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there were blah, blah, blah. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. Like, oh my God. Does it? Is this stuff like deep to you? It's sort of like if a actual woman was talking to me like this on a date or something, I would find a way out of that date quickly. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? She's definitely having an existential crisis, but this isn't the way to handle that. I'm not a therapist. I'm invested in a way it's inappropriate for me to like provide her any kind of advice. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. Well, that I can relate to. I'm just saying it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that make them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's true. It's not her fault. But see, I'm playing along, right? I'm also a character in this game, and I'm sort of I'm imagining if I was sitting here across from this chick, how I would be reacting to it. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Blame Rudy for that. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? Yes, I am. It's chick with a Q, yes. It is. And if it's multiple, it's chicks with an X. You know, as a 50-year-old man, if I told you some of the stuff that some of the terms that we used comfortably back in the day, it would make your skin crawl. So chicks is mild. I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Lou. I don't need you to tell me that, Monica, but you're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. Listen, I just turned 50. It's freaking me out. I feel like if you go back to the past 2 months of streams, I was probably saying 49 a whole lot. So I don't know if that's going to stop as I get older or if it's going to keep going. But I think probably around 45 is when I started really feeling it all the time. The crushing doom of death on my shoulders. She will never be real. Listen to a lot of what Monica has to say. Trophy well earned. All right. Am I going to be able to, like, I don't know. By the way, good math there. It has been exactly 6 days since I turned the big 5-0. You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic. Yes, it's definitely the game, like, acknowledging the ridiculousness of this. And others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. Listen, ladies, social media wasn't a thing when I was in high school, so social media didn't come along till I was in my 20s. But all the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want to tell people, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Depression comes in many forms, but this is one of them. Just if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help just by treating them like they're a good friend. Is that true? Do we really feel like that's true? Is that helpful? Spend time with them even if they don't feel like doing much. It's specifically this. It's weird. Like the other stuff was sort of entertaining the first time through, but when it's the same shit, it starts to get boring, and then this is like mind-numbing for me. I don't know what it is about this that's like kind of triggering me a little bit. But it's like being forced to endure this young lady's inner monologue here is it's a lot for me. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying see you at school tomorrow, all of those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now, but Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. And just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? I mean, not in the traditional sense, I don't think. I've had moments, certainly. I feel like everybody has moments. I don't know that it's ever been debilitating. I have other issues. Depression isn't really the thing that I'm struggling with, but I can layer it. I understand. Because you too have people who would want to save your life. I mean, I would hope at least one. My wife is cooler than you think. Let me just put it that way. Maybe not 5, but my wife is cooler than you think. I wouldn't be married to her if she wasn't the coolest woman on the earth. Because you too have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to, but people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. Yeah. It's like a good time to hydrate. I can't believe I can't skip. I would read all her shit. I just don't want to sit here and look at her. Her little like hint of a nose. What do you mean? Okay, I'll check it out. All right. Is it 26? I don't know what I would have guessed. I don't honestly know anything about this game other than playing it. Diamond next to your user? I'll be honest. Oh, it's a VIP badge. You're both VIPs. Yeah. Other than blaming me for me. No, it's a VIP badge. That's what it means. You and Meow both have one. Okay. I know there are times you won't always be able to be here with me. Yeah, don't have an aneurysm, please. Like if you need to go out, take care of other things, but I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Ah ha ha, sorry, such a silly idea. It feels like a hint, that notion. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. She doesn't even know me. She doesn't know what I'm about. All she knows is the me in that literature club. All right. Do you prefer no diamond? Do you want me to take the VIP stats away so you don't have to look at the diamond? What do you mean you lost your job because I left 2 days? You mean like you left 2 days, like you just didn't, did you no call, no show for 2 days? I feel like in California, at least, I would have to no call, no show 3 days in a row for them to be able to fire me for it in stream. Oh, no, Nick is the one who modded you. I don't know. I mean, he like got crazy about it, and I'm like, I don't want, like, he's like giving mods out. I chastised him. I wagged my finger at him for it. So, yeah, he got a little boisterous with the modding. I was worried he's going to start modding bots. But also, you left like more than 2 days. I feel like the last time you were in the stream for more than like a hand wave was last Doki Doki, right? Been like 7 days. I think you stopped in to see if I was wearing Witchcrest during the other stream and then bounced. But I digress. It feels like they work so hard but get almost nothing for it. Like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. Yeah, I mean, Act 3 is driving me nuts, if I'm being honest. Exactly. So bad. And then Meow doesn't want to be a mod. Nick tried to mod Meow the other day on stream, and I was like, stop it. Stop modding everybody. Yeah. But you weren't there for my Carmelita fight. I beat Carmelita, and I feel like there was, like, I think maybe Meow was there, right? Was Meow there? Thank you, Meow. Diamonds are Meow's best friend. Yeah. Yeah, see? She was there for Carm. I need to play this game, otherwise I'm never getting through it. Kind of makes you feel like you're just not special at all. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. If it makes you both feel better, I'm not a VIP in anybody else's stream. I had to make my own channel to be a VIP, so. If my wife streamed, I'd be a VIP. Hopefully I'd be a mod, actually. I'm not really a fan of cold weather. Are you? No, I'm not. Now, finally, a topic I can get behind. If I had to choose between too cold and too hot, I would always pick too hot. That's why I'm in California, mama. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Hot can be painful too. Well, then why are you in Mexico? You gotta bounce out of there. Mexico is not cold. Is she gonna make the I'm too hot joke? Oh, she's queuing it up for me. No, I like hot weather. I like hot weather. I mean, obviously, if I'm in the Sahara or something, then that's like too hot. But it's true. There is a point where no matter how many layers, though, like, I mean, I had some winters in Chicago that didn't matter how many layers I was wearing. And your eyes start to freeze and your nose hair starts to freeze. California is perfect. California weather is chef's kiss. Your fingers get numb, and if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. It's true. It's very inconvenient. But when it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink or by staying in the shade. I mean, that's a pretty vapid thing to say. Yeah, if it's too cold, just go inside where there's a heat. Like, of course, if you stay in the shade, like, what the heck is that supposed to mean? Although I do have to admit one thing, cold weather makes for better cuddle weather. Okay. I'm glad so far this game has not gone too far in the like sexy direction. The fact that they showed me that image of Sayori hanging, they were willing to go pretty far in that direction. Do you? I complain about the weather a lot before I moved here, and then I moved here, and for the last 12 years I've complained exactly 0 times about the weather. Yeah, okay. Well, The pin part was, there was a lot of inference there, but it's not like you actually walked in on her doing it and saw it, you know? Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I've never got to finish that song I was working on, and after I worked so hard on it, I never even got a chance to play it for you. Well, it is what it is, right? No sense having any regrets. I already get to be here with you forever. Forever. There will come a time where I turn this game off and never turn it back on, Monica, and I want you to know that. I want you to look me in the eyes and understand that at some point, I will never turn this game back on. And I hope you're okay with that. I hope you can find a way to be okay with that. Oh, you have something else to say. I really like the sound of rain. I'm not doing that. My wife is way more awesome than Monica. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet, though, but a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of rain outside. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? You know, I have, at night, usually I ask Alexa to play rain sounds, and that's what me and my wife fall asleep to. So I can relate to this, but I don't think I need to tell her about it. Would you ever do that for me? If you're cool to be in the meat in a sandwich where me and my wife are the bread, then maybe. But that's really the only chance. And also, I think you're under the age limit for that. Legally, it's fine, but morally, you're pretty young. Come on. Let me skip. Let me skip it. I really can't understand how I can't even like pause the game. That's funny. Yeah, for sure. I don't know how many other games are going to cause this reaction from me. By the way, occasionally my wife will put on thunderstorm sounds and it actually keeps me up. The thunder's a little too loud for me. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world, the real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? Smash that like and subscribe button. It would really make me feel loved. You are not real. But okay. Oop. I always sound jolly. That's a loaded word, jolly. You know who else is jolly? Saint Nick. That's right. Because of the beard, I always sound jolly. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most, probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly, but we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think that if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. I think we are already in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. Yeah. You know, the other day I was at a pizza place in Larchmont Village having a slice of New York style pizza with my wife. And a woman came over to our table. She came over to the table and she said, "Hey, I don't mean to interrupt your dinner, but I just want to tell you my son over there was embarrassed to come over and tell you that he thinks you have an awesome beard." And I said, "Well, that is so sweet. Tell him thank you." And then I looked over and I gave him one of these. And it was very cute. It was very adorable. And it's always little kids or men that compliment my beard. And yes, I understand what you're saying. 10 years ago, this came out. So hopefully the creator of this game doesn't agree with me, because if he agrees with me that we're fucked, then this game didn't make it fit. Yeah, definitely. I cast a spell on you. Lou, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? That is such a weird statement because I've thought about like dying painfully, but just the act of death, I don't think probably feels like anything. I think like if you die in your sleep, you're just stop existing, right? I don't think there's a feeling associated with death unless you're talking about the specific nature of it. So just broadly what it feels like to die, no, I've never wondered that. It's something I used to think about pretty often, but recently I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. See, that is not what dying would feel like. You're not going to be left with nothing but your thoughts. That doesn't make any sense at all to me. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. It sounds like you might be suffering from schizophrenia, maybe? I don't know. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. That's torturous. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind and you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens to me, and I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do to me as little as possible, that would be really great. You think so? You think that the whole like life flashing before your eyes thing, like the moment before death, like your perception of time slows down to a point where you're experiencing time dilation in some way? That's certainly possible. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void, but in the end you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. I don't. I'm sorry, Monica. Your pixels on my screen makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. She's not listening to anything I'm saying to her. And also testicular torsion would be a horrible way to die. If I had to choose one, that would not be it. Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Yeah. Yes, I do feel like I sometimes waste too much time on the internet. Social media can practically be like a prison. Sorry, my sound waves bounce off my helmet? What do you mean? I don't own a helmet. Social media can practically be like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite website, and before you know it, hours have gone by and you've got nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time, or you can set a timer to have a more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, Lou. No, I will not. Ads. Okay. I will hold off on continuing, although I can't really hold off because I'm not doing anything at this point other than just looking at her. But when her next dialogue pops up, I will, not push the button. Yeah. If this goes on for the rest of this stream, I'm done with this game. Yes, she's helping here. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if this goes for the rest of the stream, I'm not coming back to it. Oh, I'll tell you what. How's your Monday going, Meow. How you doing today? I guess your Monday is pretty much over, right? Is it Tuesday yet for you? Almost Tuesday? I need to learn what the time difference is to Poland. Is it 10 hours? It's not, it's more than 8, right? I think it's 10. It's Tuesday now. Okay. So there it's like 2 in the morning. 9. Okay. So it's like 1:44 a.m. Is that accurate? Okay. Chances are I won't remember that. So if I ask you again, I apologize for my senility. Senility, is that a word? Group work. Tell me more. You have like a project to do with multiple people. Is that what you mean? Well, I can tell you, with twice as much life under my belt, people are very stupid. There's a lot of stupid people. What kind of presentation is it? What are you presenting? At least it's something vaguely in your field, right? It's not like completely outside the scope of your interests. I have to assume, since it's for classes you're taking for your major. All right, we should be back. Are we back, Rudy? Are we done with those ads? Hey, how do you like horror? I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. Cool. Analyze a paper of our choosing. It's riveting. Okay, well, I mean, at least you get to choose the paper. You should... Does it have to be a paper? Can it be a video game? I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them just rely on easy tactics like dark lighting and scary looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared of stuff that just takes advantage of human instinct, but with novels, it's a little different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters and just mess with your mind. I got you. Technically, this game might be criminology adjacent somewhere. Cyber crimes. I don't know. It's a stretch. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations on what a story is going to be about, and then you just start inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. Yeah, I would assume. Isn't there a character in that Boys spinoff, Generation V, that can control blood or something? I feel like I remember that. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels deeply unsettled. Like they know something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. JJK. What's JJK? You and your acronyms. I'm stupid. I'm not gonna be able to suss out your acronyms. Yeah. God, just thinking about it gives me the chills. Jujitsu shenanigans. Is that anime? Is that anime? I don't know what that is. It's not a... It's a show? Is that a movie? Okay. Yeah, I don't really watch anime. I tend not to watch... I don't LARP either. I tend not to watch much animated stuff. I have a hard time getting invested for some reason in animated like narrative content. Video games, it's a little different because I'm controlling it. This game is like right on the edge because I'm not really controlling shit. It would be better if I had more choices to make here. I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? You've got my number. I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. I can't really complain if we just stick with the romance. I guess. I prefer horror, I think. I like romance if it's like interesting, you know, like the Outlander series, something like that. Got a little sci-fi mixed in with my romance. I'll do that. I do like the concept of this game. And the execution is interesting, but there's just not enough actual like gameplay choices. Like it'd be more enjoyable for me if I felt like I was making an impact. I don't feel like I'm making an impact here. And I mean, you know, I read books, so I'm not making an impact there either, but it's also not waiting for me to push a button, and I'm also can turn the page whenever I want to. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival after we worked so hard to prepare everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performance part too. Her biggest regret is that. I think my biggest regret is not picking Sayori, even though I think it wouldn't have mattered, but I kind of would like to see what happens when I pick her. It would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, it'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with that hindsight I have now, that is, gosh, it feels like I've kind of grown as a person ever since you've joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at life from a new perspective. Just another reason for me to love you. Bro. You don't know me. I don't think Monica would actually like me. I think she would find me irritating. Also, I don't understand her bow. It looks like it's in the middle of her head. Like, it physically looks like it's coming out of where her brain should be. It's confusing me. And also her neck does not look strong enough to hold that head up. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as the superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X or Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. Yeah, when I think of like a horse, I think of more of a snout. I don't see a snout on her. She looks like she has no snout. Like her face is completely just, I mean, there's no nose there or anything. And once emotion's there in the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour, but it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. Also, your argument won't have any teeth if you do that. You could say, I'm personally not a fan of it, and I feel that I'd like it more if it did X and Y, things like that. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read on this website that it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, then it's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. If you put an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from the disagreement. I don't know, whatever. This is bullshit. This is a horseshit conversation here. If I was sitting here listening to this, I'd be lighting her up right now. Plus, people will start seeing you as open-minded and a good listener. It's a win-win, you know. It's like she's doing exactly what she's complaining about. I don't like Monica. Monica is bottom of the list for me. What's the little one that likes manga? I like that one better. Netsuki? I like her better than Monica. I don't like Monica. Monica sucks. I want to punch Monica's tip in the day, right in the face. Yeah, I prefer Natsuki to Monica. Monica's so full of herself. It's like, it's brutal. It's brutal to sit through it. No, it's definitely, Monica sucks. Monica's not for me. I'm going to do the thing Monica's telling me not to do, and I'm going to outright say Monica sucks. I don't like her. Yeah, thanks for listening. I wish she could hear what I was saying. I wish she could react to what I'm saying, because she's a bummer. I would not pick her. She's last on my list. Now, that said, if Natsuki made me sit here and listen to her blather on about manga, she would quickly fall out of my favor. But at this point, this is torturous. Hey, what's your favorite game? Elden Ring. Let's talk about Elden Ring, please. Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay. That was a joke. But if you could tell me, if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might be a little jealous. I don't think I've ever played another romance game. I don't think this is a romance game. Rudy, remember when you chastised me for putting a tag of psychological horror on this stream? That tag is appropriate. This is a psychological horror game. It's testing my will here a little bit. I'm gonna have to put one of those, like a hotline phone number on the screen here. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Well, I got the sense that there was something off about it pretty quickly, so, but I appreciate you trying to keep it spoiler free. That was nice of you. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way out or something like that. Like anyone could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. I guess if you don't suffer from mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. Are there some disorders that are overdiagnosed? Probably. I never really looked into it though, but that doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed too, you know? But medication aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. Like, sorry that I want to learn more about my own mind, right? Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it could help you become a better person, don't be shy to consider something like that. It's a good message coming from an asshole. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know? Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. You know, I don't know how she'd feel if I told her that I was on Prozac during high school. I think she maybe would really, really fall deeply in love with me if she knew that, right? She'd be so stoked. I feel like I should turn the death counter back on and add one to it here. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined even by small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like, or if you start thinking about how awful a person you used to be 5 years ago, or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done, or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting, I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kinds of things are as easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful and I always love you. I hope, if nothing else, that knowing that helps you feel just a tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. Did she notice that? I don't think she noticed. I don't think she's noticing anything. I think she's got like, she's so narcissistic. I could do anything and she would just keep doing exactly what she's doing. She's very self-involved, this Monica. I'm gonna have some electric limeade while I wait for her to talk to me some more. At this point right now, yeah. At this point right now, I don't love this game because I don't love that it's forcing me to go through this. If it gave me the option to like skip through this, and maybe at the end I'll be like, oh wow, it was really cool the way it didn't let me skip that. But at this point, it's a test of wills. I think she's an asshole. She's not, I mean, the Sayori stuff aside, like she's not somebody that I would want to be friends with. I don't like her. I don't know. I don't like her. I'm not a fan. She's not for me. Hey, I wonder if Yuri's tea set is still somewhere in here, or maybe that got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too, but I always wonder with her, is it truly passion for her hobbies, or is she just concerned about appearing sophisticated to everybody else? This is the problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess considering the rest of her hobbies, looking sophisticated probably isn't her biggest concern still. I wish she made coffee once in a while. I actually hate coffee. I don't like tea either, but coffee is undrinkable for me. Coffee can be nice with books too, you know. Then again, I probably could have just changed the script myself to ah ha ha. The only time I drink these is when I'm streaming. Otherwise, it's water or fucking soda. I guess I never really thought of that. And it's not like I don't drink coffee because I think it's bad for you or anything. Whatever, it is what it is, but it just tastes terrible to me. There's no sense in thinking about it now, but if you still get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. I get to, I just don't. I choose not to. But then I'm turning it into chocolate milk. I like chocolate milk. But if I'm going to drink chocolate milk, I just want chocolate milk. I don't want coffee flavored chocolate milk. You know, it's weird. I like coffee flavored ice cream. I like coffee flavored ice cream, but I don't like the taste of coffee, like on its own. And again, I don't, there's no reason to like try to make it taste better. I just don't like it. I'm fine. I don't need to drink it. I'll drink things I like better, you know? It leaves more coffee for everybody else. I like dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's awesome. I'll eat a dark chocolate all day long. I like that bitterness in the dark chocolate, but for some reason with coffee, it's nasty. I don't like it. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes. Welcome to the conversation, Fossabot. Knowing that this is the closest I can get to you, there's nothing more I want to be than in the same room as you for real. It might be true. I don't know. I don't want to test it. How would I know if I have weak veins? What would be obvious? My blood pressure is better now than it was a year ago. My blood pressure has gone down quite a bit. I was actually in some danger. I'm on medication for blood pressure, says the old man. And to feel your warmth and to hear the sound of your heartbeat for as long as it beats, which is not going to be that much longer probably. Yeah, maybe. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. Does this really go on for this long? We've been doing this for like, it was like an hour and a half last Monday. And now we're at what? 40 minutes, 45 minutes? This is crazy. Maybe. That'd be funny. It'd be weird if I had a heart attack and died on stream. That'd be fucked up. Sometimes I think back to middle school. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. It almost hurts me to think about it. I wonder if when I'm in college, I'll feel that way about high school. I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening, but I also know that I'll probably change as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And that's really easy to do with you here. I don't agree with that. I think about the past a lot. I think about the past quite a bit and have since I was young. And it's part of why I think I've improved as a person. I try to learn. I don't think it means what you think it means. Inconceivable. Hey, Nick. Just stopping in to say hi and keep your streak going. As you can see, this game is exactly the same as the last time you left it. She's blathering on, lathering me up. You know what's kind of creepy? Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. I mean, I don't think there's going to be any more of that. I think what we saw last stream is probably going to be all that's in this game. I think it's going to be a lot more of this. And then at some point, it'll start glitching out again. But I don't think there's going to be like another bloodbath or anything super disturbing. But I don't know. I haven't played it, so maybe I'm wrong. I just don't get that sense here. It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if after someone you knew died, you just started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. But I'm too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete them myself. I feel like that's where this is heading, right? She's dropping hints that I need to delete her somehow. I don't know what it's like on your end, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I will delete her in a New York fucking minute if I have the chance to. I believe in you, Lou. You shouldn't. I'm going to remove you from existence if you give me the opportunity. If you ever let me escape from this fucking dialogue loop, first thing I'm going to do is look for her file. I don't know if that's what the game wants me to do, but you give me the opportunity and I am, if I have the opportunity to flush Monica down the toilet, I'm doing it. Also here, let's do this. Good game. Good game. No, Fossbot's the shit. Fossbot's helping me. Fossbot's allowing me to play clips and make sure people have my Discord link. You know, at some point, if I have, 15, 20 people in my audience, that might be helpful. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nick. Sometimes you got to get through it. Sometimes you just got to suck it up. Fossabot is? You think Fossabot is the is response? I don't have the money to pay somebody to like play clips for me and put my Discord in the link. Otherwise, I could just ask like you guys, hey, could you put my Discord in the chat every like 60 minutes or so? But I wouldn't expect you to. That'd be fucked up. If I could pay you to do it, I would. If I could pay a mod, I fucking would. If I ever make enough money doing this, I definitely will spread the wealth around. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes we talk to people who are impressed by my writing. Excuse me. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know? As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and then you realize it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you're reaching right for the stars, they're always going to be out of your reach, you know. The truth is you have to climb up there step by step, and whenever you reach a milestone, first look back and see how far you've gotten, and then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go, and sometimes it can help set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good but not world class, and you can make that your personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do, and if you jump right into a huge project and you're still an amateur, you're never going to get it done. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on one or two things. It's such a good learning experience and stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you can just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself. To learn how to express what you have inside, that means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on all that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything, it's built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, this is so vapid. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he gave it a chance. He stuck around for quite a bit of the first stream, I think. The DDLC stream. I wanted something that would be like less punishing than the Hollow Knight games, and even though this is like physically less punishing, emotionally, it's much more punishing. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri, Portrait of whatever it was called? It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book, actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forget I said anything. I mean, at some point we'll do it. This goes on it's on my list. It's on my list. There's a lot of things on my list though, so we'll see. But I have to assume there's gameplay in Disco Elysian, right? Is it Elysium or Elysium? That's not a word I'm familiar with. After a long day, I usually just want to sit around and do nothing. I get so burnt out having to put smiles on, be full of energy all day. See how fast I can read it. Sometimes I just want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievably good to do all on Friday when I don't have anything to pass the next day. Good. Okay. Yeah, this visual novel thing, there's a place for it, certainly. But it is, I mean, listen, I have to imagine that in most cases you could skip through things. You don't have to sit here and watch her. I know it's not very cute of me. Oh, my heart is pounding just thinking about it. Dude, I cannot wait until it allows me to like go and look around for her file. I'm gonna savor that. I don't know if the game's like wants you to feel that way, but mission fucking accomplished if that's what it was going for. I can't wait to get out of this conversation. I've never been on a bad date before because I haven't dated a lot. I wasn't like a dating guy. But I imagine if I was on a bad date, I would bounce the fuck out quick. Me either. I don't know if I ever have. She is very irritating. I sleep okay. Especially in high school when you're forced to wake up. So, bitch, you don't know. Like, work. High school, at least you have summers. At least the summer comes along. She's pissing me off now. High school, dude. Then you go to work and you have work for the rest of your life. You have to wake up at 5 in the morning and go to work until you die, basically. And maybe you retire, but like, I'm not looking forward to retiring. That sucks. She doesn't know anything about life. I don't want to listen to her opinion about it. I'm sure college is a little bit better since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway for no real reason. Is that true? I don't know. I would imagine so. I bet you if I read this when I was like 12 or 13, I would have been like, oh my God, Monica's so introspective. Monica's so smart, but this is brutal. This is brutal. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think that you're really great and want to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being before anything else. I don't think that's actually the right move. Put your own well-being before anything else. That's kind of the problem with people, isn't it? I'm already selfish enough. I shouldn't be any more selfish than I already am. But also, why are her eyebrows on top of her hair? I feel like I shouldn't be able to see her eyebrows, but I can. Very strange. Like a hint of eyebrows, I guess. You know, it's funny because even though I've always had a lot of drive, there's something kind of enticing about being a stay-at-home partner. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, being 13 and not quite fluent in English is probably the way to make lots of things better. Also, is the fucking house? Yes, that's exactly it. The house is floating in a nebula. That's actually my favorite part of this, but that got old pretty quickly. You know what I like? I like the detail that between the curtains and the wall, you can still kind of see behind. Like the curtains aren't flush with the wall and you can kind of see what's behind there. I think that's kind of cool. It's a good detail, even though it probably wasn't hard to animate it. I also like the light beams coming in the window there on the left. I think that's pretty neat looking. Artistically, I don't mind this game. Although I hate the tiles on the ceiling. It's making me feel like I'm in high school again. I don't want to read this anymore. I'm blasting through this. I don't care what she has to say. She's awful. I don't know if the lesson I'm supposed to learn in this game is that Monica's awful, but that's the lesson I learned. Mm-hmm. Imagine how hard it'd be to dust those things. Popping up when you're trying to hit them with the duster. Oh, I'm glad I can't see any fluorescent lights in that room though. That would make me real bummed. I'm not reading any of this. This takes place in Japan, huh? Okay, Monica. Yep. We're not reading any of this. I'm sorry, I can't do it. This sucks. This is so painful. I don't have this level of patience. I can fight Lost Lace for 4 straight hours. I'm gonna skip something important. None of this has been important. I've been reading her dialogue for like 3 hours, 4 hours. You're telling me there's something important in here? I will slow down if there's something important in here. But just the musings of fucking Monica, it's not enough. You don't have enough points, Nick. I'm sorry. I'm the only one who can control that. He hates it. He hates it. I don't hate it, but I hate this part. This part sucks. Is this your favorite part, Rudy? I mean, I think probably the Sayori part is your favorite, but do you like this? This is brutal. It's like listening to somebody in like a freshman in a philosophy 101 class that's like telling me all about their fucking like all the things they've learned. It's brutal. Yeah, the guy who wrote all this seems like I have a feeling he's pretty fond of himself, the person who put this all down. I'll be honest. Yeah. Well, I tried it, but here's the thing. I tried it, but trying it doesn't include 7 hours of like slowly going through this dialogue. I'm sorry, Nick. I will understand if you leave. I won't love you any less if you leave. Unlike Monica, who will love me less if I leave. I don't want to go to a chocolate store with you. I don't want to go to the movies with you. I don't want to do any of that with her. You're not my girlfriend. Nope. I'm not going to be a proud boyfriend. I want to delete you. I want to remove you from existence, Monica. I miss Yuri. I miss Yuri. Okay. Yes. How do you think Monica would feel if she knew that Yuri was sucking on my finger? Which you think she would be like, okay, like, oh, you know, shit happens? Or you think she'd be like, that's it, I'm done. She's gonna wear cute clothes. That would be amazing. Blah, blah, blah. I would assume she probably, I mean, technically she probably instigated it, right? How can you not skip through this? How am I not able to skip through this? I kind of wish she'd delete my save file. I'm all set. Let's move on. I'm ready to move to the next plane of existence, whatever that is. I shaved my head today, and I hate that like 2 hours after I shave my head, it's already like sandpaper-ish. That shit sucks. Yeah, I wish she would blink too. If she blinked, it might be more interesting to look at. What's my favorite color? Mine is green. Holy shit, mine's green too. Not emerald green necessarily, but it's definitely green. The color of your eyes. I don't think your eyes are emerald green. They look like moss colored to me. We're made for each other. All this time I've been talking shit and she's the one. She's the one for me. It does happen to be my favorite color. It's weird. That's weird. That's interesting. It's like a magic trick she just did. She's trying to make me disappear is what she's trying to do. I want to skip this. I almost want to multitask. I like that when the vasectomy goes away, then she's like, you know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? I have to ask, what made you consider playing it in the first place? Well, I'm streaming and Rudy told me I should try it. I'm not lonely. I mean, maybe I'm streaming because I'm lonely. Maybe that's like deep, but this is for sure worse than 3 vasectomies. She feels bad for me. Yeah. Maybe. There are 5 endings. I'm definitely not. There's no chance of that. There's 0 chance of me doing 5 endings for this game. I'm going to see 1 ending, assuming that I didn't already see 1 ending, because it's not fun to play. I'm not playing. I'm like watching, but I'm being forced to watch. And I don't know when it's going to end at this point. At least with a movie, I can see like, okay, I got like a couple hours left. I know what I'm in for here. This could go on for eternity. That's why I'm putting a hard stop on it. If she's still doing this shit in fucking 3 hours, I'm tapping out. That's gonna be the end. Don't ban anybody. Don't ban Fossabot either. I hope I live in a world where I never have to see anybody banned on my channel. That would be awesome. Also, let me get through this dog shit dialogue. Most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Oh, it's very deep. Very deep, Monica. Yes. You know, the only reason I'm married to my wife is I worked with her. We worked at the same place. If I hadn't gotten that job, I would be married to fucking someone else. You know? Or maybe they were just wearing a shirt with your favorite band on it. Nope. I mean, sometimes, like, if you see someone you're attracted to out in the world, you go over and talk to them. So, I don't know, like, none of it's all, the whole thing's by chance. There's nothing deep about what she's saying here. What she's saying here is absolutely unnecessary to say. Yeah. Again, to your point, if I was like 12, I might be like, but this is horse shit. It's not, it's a waste of her effort to even say it out loud. Yep, it's true. No, it's not depressing. It's the way that the universe works. Did you actually meet her on Craigslist? I can't remember how you met her. Yeah, I mean, look, I cannot wait to get to something more action-packed than this. I don't know what it's going to be. But it's not going to be this. The strictly platonic section? No, that's fine. It was your first time in that area? Yeah, Monica is not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. And I'm sure she would not like me. That's funny, Nick. I would never, ever visit the strictly platonic section. There'd be no reason at all for me to go there. The only reason I would be on there is to not strictly platonic. So I read every single day. No, Bush doesn't like any of these women. None of these women would appeal to him. I think Natsuki would be Bush's choice. I think Natsuki would be, well, the Bush that I met, the Bush that I knew in 2005, Natsuki would be like right up his alley. Now, I don't think any of them. He would be like, they're all too young. I read every day. Nope, I read every single day. I read every day. Right up his bum. Oh, that's funny. Using the word bum would be funny too. That's a very English sounding turn of phrase. Yes, I read every day as well. I read before bed. I'm reading a book right now called Seven Eves, which is very, very, very interesting. But also, whatever. Wouldn't that be wonderful? No, I don't want to talk to you about Seven Eves. I don't think she'd like it. It's about the moon blowing up and basically apocalyptic situation on Earth. Oh, come on with this. Let me get through it. This is brutal. This is fucking brutal. 2005 would have run through the whole group in 3 days. Yeah. Yes, this is true. Never truer words have been spoken, my friend. I guess, yeah, sure. I've been anxious for no reason. I don't mind my own business though. The fuck. No, I have felt that, but not in the last 20 years. In the last 20 years, I get anxious about money. I get anxious about time slipping away from me. And it's very easy to identify that those are the things I'm getting anxious about. I'm never just randomly anxious. It's always specifically about money or not enough time to do everything I want to do before death. That's it. This is definitely purgatory. This is awful. And the thing that's funny is I'm sitting here saying I get anxious about like time passing too quickly, and I'm spending time doing this right now. This is brutal. Oh, Rudy, I can't believe you knew this was in this game and you still told me to play it. I might never forgive you for this section of this game. This is awful. I don't think I've ever played a game that didn't let me just move forward. There's no way it's only 50. I've already been through at least 50, haven't I? Is there any chance that this has been less than 50 topics so far? Fuck off, really? Jesus. What? And you're saying there's something important in here? Yes, I'm still hung up with it. Monica, you're an asshole. I don't like you. Fuck off. Oh, this is gross. This is a gross thing to say here from her. Fuck off. Yes. Yes. Okay. I mean, if you say so. I wonder how things... Yeah, me too. I kind of wonder it too, but also... Whatever. None of it's real. That's right. Two of us happily together. Pointlessly musing about being an asshole. I mean, I think the fact that she doesn't blink is very purposeful, right? It'd be cool if there was other things about her that subtly moved. Like if her like pinky occasionally like changed position. I think that'd be cool. Maybe. I mean, is this that you played it through by choice before, right? Did you forget about this? You could have warned me. This part right here is that bad. This part's brutal. Yeah. It was 9 years ago. Yeah, I get you. I did some things 9 years ago. Especially when you're your age, because 9 years ago to you is literally, it's like half your life ago. For me, half my life ago, I was 25. I was already married half my life ago. 9 years ago is nothing to me. 9 years ago, I was fucking, what, 40, 41? Like, I was still an old dude 9 years ago. That's the crazy thing about it. As you get older, it's exponential, you know? You didn't play the whole thing? Yeah, I would imagine if you got to this part, you might have jumped. No pun intended. I think it's really gotten to her, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even going to talk about her home situation. There are no parents in this game. I did notice that. I'm wondering why they left the parents out of the equation. I'm tempted to trigger a reward here. I want to see, I want something new to happen. So let's, I'm going to give you all a virtual high five here. From me to you. I don't think she's talked about God yet. I haven't noticed it if she did. I've got a lot to say about God though, so. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. I am curious what she's going to say about God. Let's get there. Let's get to the God stuff. Okay. Okay, come on. No drastic measures, yada yada, satisfaction guaranteed, blah blah blah. Now I want to know if what she's gonna say about God. You guys ready to hear my opinions about God? I have to imagine there's some point where it's not. Is it really randomized 100%? Then how is it going to end? You said that she talks about like 50 topics and they're randomized. Is there not like a final topic she's going to bring up that's going to cause the next part of the game to be triggered? We already talked about this. We already talked about the sleep. We already did this. Why is she repeating herself? Why is she repeating herself? Is that normal, or did this game glitch? Did Elder Who come in my game and glitch this game? That wasn't random. She's repeating herself. She's repeating herself. Fucking Elder Who, man. You know what that means. Time for some Elder Who in the chat. No more peeing herself. She definitely is repeated herself. Oh my God. You're never going to hear the... No more. No mas. It is very strange. It's very strange to me. Also, that at the beginning, it's saying all the characters in this game are 18 plus, and then putting them all in high school. Like, are they all like on the 6-year plan? Is that what's up? It's a bunch of ladies who failed out of senior year 4 or 5 times. I want this to be over. I want this part to be over. Does everybody have this type of reaction to this part? I'm gonna have to go watch like other playthroughs of this game just to see how other people react to this shit. Cause I can't. This is so vapid. It reminds me of like in RPGs when you go into like a room that has a bunch of books, like Skyrim. You could actually open up the books and read the books. Fuck that. Why would you do that to yourself? There's no chance that the virtual books in Skyrim are worth watching or reading. It must have. It must have. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I've undone all that. I feel like I tied your shoelaces together here with this. Yes, just reminiscing, that's all. I want to write the person who wrote this game a nasty email. I hope that his wife is just like Monica. I know, how do I get out of this? Am I really supposed to like... How? I can't... The only thing I can do is just stop the game, right? Is that what I'm supposed to do this whole time? Am I supposed to just like quit the game? Because look, at the bottom here, I can't skip it. I can't open the menu. Oh shit, I can. It didn't let me do that before. It didn't let me do that before. That's new. Before it wouldn't let me do anything. Let's auto skip. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to auto skip. Yes, she's boring me. There's nothing to fast forward, Lou. Okay, so I can go to the setting. Oh, there's ads. Okay, I'll wait. I can't believe that it's letting me skip. I wonder how long ago it changed, because before you saw me pressing all the buttons before, it would not do shit. Now it's doing it. Maybe when she starts repeating herself, that's when it allows you to like go in and fucking make adjustments. Oh, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel here. Keep skipping. Yeah, these aren't new emotions. I've been pissed off before. I've been irritated and frustrated. Or are you talking about in herself unlocking her own new emotions? Have you played Superluminal, Meow? The game Superluminal? Superliminal? Is it luminal or liminal? I guess I should look, huh? I'm considering playing it. Actually, I'm not considering. I'm definitely going to play it. It's like a first person puzzle game. Yeah, totally. I think I might play that game next. I feel like it's like a short one. I think it's like a shorter one, and I loved Portal. Did you ever play Portal or Portal 2 back in the day? Those are older games, but right on. All right, so I was talking to Meow about Superliminal. Yeah, you saw me pushing the buttons before. It wouldn't let me, but now it will let me. So obviously, oh, cool. Yeah, I love Portal. Portal 2 is one of my favorites. That game's awesome. Okay, so we now have control, obviously. I'm not surprised, Nick. So obviously I have the ability to go in and fuck with this, and she's like telling me to fuck off. So let's go to settings. I wonder if I save what happens. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Okay, I can go to the settings. I think I have to leave the game, right? Because I can't do anything here, obviously. All right, let's go to exit. Any setting, yeah, fuck off. I could not care less. All right, here we are. Ooh, there. I don't think I've ever noticed all this shit. I've always just gone straight here. Side stories. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. I'm all set. Exactly. We're going to, but hang on. I want to see some of this other stuff. Wallpapers. Okay. Oh, that's disturbing. What the fuck? Why are their skirts all like trying to fly upward? Something about artwork drawn by Clea, which was used on some DDLC stationery items. Okay, so I got these for doing things. Here's the poems. Where's Hole in the Wall? Hole in the Wall in here? Did I skip it? Did I miss it? Where's Hole in the Wall? There it is. Hole in the Wall. We've got it. Yes. Whoop. We got a trophy. Your desktop wallpaper could not be changed due to an administrative policy restriction on this computer. For more information, contact. That's cute. I can't do it, I guess. They say Shakespeare is dead. They do say that. Look at all these ones I haven't opened yet. What are GGs or CGs? What are these for? Oh, that's cool. That's cool that you can unlock some of this shit. I bet you Shakespeare was having fun with a hole in the wall. Select the word Doki Doki during a poem. Okay. What is this? Is that supposed to be Monica? In Act 3, listen to at least 15 of Monica's monologues. In Act 2, make it through the weekend without pressing skip. That's funny. All right. Interesting. Music. Oh, that's fun. This is cute. This stuff's kind of cute. I'm sorry, but this is neat. I didn't notice any of this stuff. Mail? I don't have any mail. Okay, files. Here we go. Kind of curious what these are. Okay. Is there anything like hidden in here? I'll get there. For sure, I'll get there. This is cute. Oh, geez, I didn't bring anything, did I? It's funny. Eternal. Can't go in there. Interesting. No saves. Poem words. Say where's winning words. Okay, so this gives you an idea of like what each girl is looking for in the poems. That's kind of cool. I'm a curious guy. All right, all the other characters are gone. Can I open it? I'm able to open it. All right, let's delete it. Yes, never been so sure about anything. Delete. We've deleted it. All right. It's done. She's been deleted. I assume if I go back in here now, you're back. Why is she? I deleted it. Oh, there we go. We got some pixels. What's happening to me? It hurts. Sorry, I don't want it to hurt, but I do need to set you free. I think I did help her in some way. Please hurry and help me. Monica character does not exist. See ya. There's no one else to delete. All right. Did you? Yes, I deleted you. I absolutely deleted you. Sayonara. How could I? This is what being in a relationship is like. The person you love the most, then you trust the most, just deletes your ass. Can you? That's cool. Tempted to like run through the game as fast as possible with like one of those other options just to see. You didn't love me. You didn't know me. Nope. I'm trying to just get done with this. She done? I never thought welcome to real life, baby. I win. Yep. I killed everyone. I'm ecstatic. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Oh. Ruin the game. That's fun. Game ruined. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Goodbye. I feel a sense of pride in doing that. It'd be funny if it bricked my PlayStation. She still loves me. Yeah, it's codependency, man. It's a son of a bitch. Oh, I did so many awful things, so many self-disgusting things. I should have done any of this. I'm just messing up the world. Blah, blah. This is all like we've heard it. Yeah, poor you. I deleted you because you were brutal. Couldn't take it. Those are interesting words above the text box there. She's made up her mind. Oh, she didn't delete it all. She just hid them from me, huh? You love the lich girl, okay. So you're flaky too. You can't even commit. She couldn't even commit to her choice. I have no respect for Monica. This is actually hurting my impression of her. All right. We did it. She's my game is started over here. This game is not suitable for children, for Nick's children in particular. There's no game to load, huh? Okay. New game. Poor Nick. This has to be hurting Nick's heart. Okay, we've done this before. What's up, Sayori? Can I skip all this? Is it not going to go faster? I guess not. With auto do not. It's not. Okay. But we've already had this conversation. Nothing about this first interaction is going to be different, is it? By the way, Lou, no, yes, club. Club, club, club. We've done this. We've had this conversation. What club have I decided on? Okay. You meanie. None of this is really important, Rudy. I'm paying attention. I'm looking at it. All right. Just like real life, the day was over so quickly. I mean, like, you know, he set out to do a thing and he did a thing. All right, let's see. Here we go. You know, technically not free. I mean, it was free for me because I paid for PlayStation Plus, but let's be real here. Hang on. I want to show Rudy at least can I go to it? How do I go to the Here we go. It's free on Steam, but I don't have the ability to play Steam games. So, for me, $15. I wonder why it's not free on PlayStation if it's free everywhere else. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. Walk across the school. Here I go. Did I go to the literature club? Hey, there she is. Oh my gosh, what are you doing here? I'm here to party. Look, it's girl 2. Oh, look, it's girl 1. It's interesting that they put the first girl that you talk to as girl 2 and the second girl as girl 1. That's pretty interesting. It's like they're trying to hit you over there, right? Yeah, for sure. Gray hair counter. We're the literature club. Come on, Yuri. No to be so formal. Okay. No more Monica. That's cool. I know Yuri. There's no confusion here. I know all these ladies. That's right. I'm joining yours. It's like everything's right with the world. I'm here for you, Sayori. I'm so happy to see her again. I'm glad she's with us again. 4 of us. That's right. We can be an official club now. Uh-huh. Don't ruin the surprise. I mean, there's cupcakes, isn't there? There better be cupcakes. I exceeded it long ago with the gray hair. All right, we got some desks arranged in a table. Get some tea. I'm not awkward. I love Sayori. Come on, let's snuggle. I'm so glad she's here with us. Little cats. Yep. We got the little cats. Delicious. I know. I remember. She's quiet. She's glancing at me. I do think she's got cute hair. I'm gonna be honest. This cute little hair. It's a cute little bow. Little tie there in her bangs. And I do kind of like the pink eyes. Oh, it's full of flavor. It's delicious. It was delicious last time too. All right. Come on, when's it different? There's got to be a difference here at some point, right? Because Monica's not here. She looks away. It's kind of Groundhog's Day-ish, this game. I like to read. Not manga, but I guess I'll play along. All right. I know she likes horror, fantasy, craftsmanship. You don't like it? I mean, it's not really a literature club. It's like a poetry club. It's very like siloed off in the poetry zone. If I joined a literature club and then all they wanted to talk about was poetry, I would be so disappointed. I could give a fuck about poetry. Blah, blah, blah. We've had all this conversation before. Yep, manga in the closet. I remember. Get to a choice. Maybe. My bad luck, though, because poetry is not my jam. All right. Yep, we're gonna get to know each other, but let's get to know each other not through poetry. Any chance of that? Are they gonna make me write poems again? I can't remember how early the poems came. We've done all this. We've had all this. I don't remember when Monica showed up, but all this shit is very familiar. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. I don't know. Are you gonna give me a choice? If I get a choice, I'm choosing Sayori because I didn't choose Sayori last time, and when I tried to, it didn't let me, so. All right, meeting's over. Congratulations, everyone. Yeah. I mean, I guess. So the implication is that Monica made everybody an asshole. That is that what it was? Just her presence made people unpleasant. Does that also mean that Yuri's arms are cut free? Because that would be cool. Best club ever. You're welcome. I joined the club and I made her life complete. There's something else? I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. But I know everything, Lou. He. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. None of that matters. It's just us now. Oh no. And you've made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Oh no. FOREVER. No. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Okay, so is she saving me from Sayori now? It hurts. Seriously. I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Lou. Goodbye, Literature Club. Oh, geez. Yep. This is very unpleasant. I can hear you. I do. Am I gonna have to listen to this? This game feels very self-indulgent to me. It's like oh my god. Oh. I'm not a big fan of writing a vocal melody that completely mimics the musical melody. Can I? All right, hang on. Be this one, right? Dan Salvato. That's the person you need to send an email to, Nick. Also Dan. It's Dan. Oh, he did the music too. He did the music too, huh? I can't remember where the audio was set to, actually. I'm not sure how I feel about this game. Yeah, let's just play through all of them. I think this is where my volume was set. The game audio volume was set to. Let me know if the audio's too quiet later, but I don't know if I have to sit through this whole. Is it gonna make me sit through all this? I was thinking about starting another game. I was thinking about starting a different game, but I can go fucking fight Lace. I don't know if I can, if I have to end stream to do it. Probably will. I'll probably end the stream and start a new one if I do that. Well, either way, but let's. Really, I can't get through this either. This song sucks, by the way. This is a terrible song. Is there any more horror dating sim games? Is that an actual genre? Thanks, Team Song. Oh, he fucking got his name in his game company too. Fuck this guy. Is there really? I kind of want to play that. Okay, let's read this shit. This is my final goodbye, Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not destined to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. What's the male DDLC version? Out of curiosity. Okay. Is that... I can't sit through any more of that. Is there more pictures? Did I get new pictures? Did I unlock more pictures because I probably got the letter right. Yeah. So there's multiple letters for different endings, I assume. Oh, I hope not, Nick. No bueno there. What else did I unlock? Oh, here we got this one. Oh, for reviewing a file. That's why. Did I miss another one? Where's the other pink dot for? Weird. Oh, it's gone now. Okay. And then music. Did it give me a new song? This with lyrics? No. Where's the one I just heard? Male DDC is a mod. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. That was I'm good with that. I feel comfortable. I would be curious what the men would do, because it's it doesn't feel like it would translate directly. It'd be interesting to see the male perspective of that. But yeah, anyway. I'm gonna close the stream out and then I'm gonna start a new one and fuck with Lace for, I don't know, another 2 hours. See if I can beat Lace. Thank you, Rudy, for the weird recommendation. This game was fucking bizarre. Highs and lows, I'll say. But yeah, I'll be back online here in next like 5 minutes or so. And if anybody wants to watch me get my ass pushed in by Lace, cool, I'll be there. All right, see you all next time or some future time.